Hey guys, I'm trying to check out these beautiful new filters. But anyways, welcome guys. I am Najim Farsai Lee of najimlee.com. Go check out my website. I offer all kinds of healing services. Hello, Ramat. I offer kinds of healing services, spiritual life coaching programs, intuitive readings, and so much more. So I wanted to hang out and talk with you guys. Hey, Prav, how are you, darling? I've been seeing your yoga ads. Oh my God, you go, girl. Proud of you. So I just wanted to hang out and chat with you guys. And also, I'm trying the Lit by Bretman. He came up with a lip kit with color pop. So you're going to see me try it on. Hello, Buddha Guitar. Welcome. So I said I was going to try it out. There are 2 colors and a lip liner that came out with it. If you haven't gotten his kit, try it out. I like Bretman. He's funny. So this is Bretman Rock in Color Pop Lippy Pencil. I said I was going to try it. Hello, Turtle Island. Welcome. So what we're going to do is going to hang and talk. There's all kind of stuff going on. Hey, Sarah. Welcome, darling. So I'm going to try this color out. I'm putting on Bretman's lip color here. What's the color of this? I don't know. It's just a lippy pencil in like a red, I guess. You're good, Prav. Great to see you healthy, happy, sharing your beautiful work. Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you. So here we go. I'm going to, it's almost like a cherry burgundy mix, I think. Hey, Sarah. So, yeah, I wanted to try it out with you guys, hang out with you guys while I'm on here. Hello, DJ. So this color he has is like this is ultra glossy lip color, and it's called what? I See You. Okay, it's called I See You, and the other one's called Wig. Right. So I'm gonna try these. I guess I'll do Wig first. Right. It's a beautiful consistency. Trying to see if there's any scent. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. That is pretty, guys. Ooh, I like that. That is pretty. Now I don't want to mess it up, right? Looks good, right? I wonder if I can just use this as something else, though. But look at this. The brush on this is different. It's like a brush, not like a foam. Not bad. It's like a highlighter for the lip. I'm liking this. Okay, Bretman, you did your thing, dude. And it feels good on the lip. Smooth. Goes on really smooth. Nice. I didn't have to do like 2-3 takes. It really nice. Really smooth. So it comes in a kit like this, guys. Upside down. Lit. So it's a lip bundle of Wig, which is ultra satin lip, I See You, which is ultra gloss lip, and then the lip pencil is called Dukes, which he calls Lippy Pencil. So y'all need to try that out. Okay, he did his thing. So Now I can talk with you guys. I can hang out with you guys. Let me know what you think. If you love the color, do you love it? Give me some hearts. Give me some thumbs up or something. Let me know in the comments if you love this color on me. It's not bad, man. It's not bad. Fire, right? Fire. That is super hot. Cool. Yeah, I'm feeling this. Now I want to comb like my eyebrows a little bit. Like let's trim up. Right? Let's trim up. So let's chat. So a couple things I want to talk to you guys about as well. So much going on in the world, right? We all know that, protests still going on. People are still marching hard and really trying to get as much change going on as possible. A lot of things are happening on in the courts. Great. I'm super proud of everybody, whether you are on the street or you are online and you are protesting. Either way, I'm super proud of you. Keep it going. Let's keep the foot to the pedal, down to the metal, so that the core change happens. That's what we want, the core change to happen. So with that out of the way, I want to talk to you guys about not only the spiritual knowledge class, but I also wanted to do a story time with you guys. I don't think I've ever done a story time with any of you guys like this or whatever. So I said I'm going to talk about, because it's Tupac's birthday, it just recent, and I wanted to talk about Tupac, my encounter with Tupac. I know you guys were like, how are you going to encounter Tupac? How old are you, Naj? But I had a fortunate opportunity of meeting Tupac, and I'm going to do a story time on that. So stay tuned. You guys are probably going to have fun with this, but it was really great experience when I had a chance to meet him. And so I'll go into that. So the first thing let's talk about is the spiritual knowledge classes and all the other services going on. And I'm working on the program for this book that I have out already, which is the Kill Anxiety, Live Immensely, my book on anxiety, killing anxiety, called Kali. And so I'm working on a program for this, which is a warrior program I am super excited about. And it's going to be a full-on program webinar that's going to be happening. I'm praying that I'll be finished by next month. Like, this is like, I'll have everything together. Like, that's the goal. But pray for me on that I'll have it all together. Hello, Pet K John. Hello. And so look out for that, okay, guys? I am super excited. I'm working on this. There's a lot of things I'm working on, so on top of everything else that's going on, there's a lot of things on my plate. So working on that, and there's going to be videos to it, booklet to it, everything. So I can't wait to launch that. Now, the spiritual knowledge classes. The spiritual knowledge classes is basically a 8-week class of answering your spiritual questions, answering your tough questions, answering things that you want to know, whether it's the basic questions when everybody is awakening, right? And they are on their path, their spiritual path. Everyone has questions, but it's almost like, I don't know who to go to, right? I don't know who to ask or talk to, especially if you're coming from a religious background heavily and you're starting to step out of that. This class is a secure, safe space that I'm creating, and where you can freely ask those questions, you can freely get those answers, you can freely dive deeper into all the things that you've ever been curious about when it comes to the spiritual realm, spiritual world, spiritual journey, and everything of that nature. So that is what I'm offering to you guys, and I can't wait. It's going to be the end of June, and all you have to do is, if you're interested, just let me know by DMing me. Does that make sense? DM at Najim Lee, or just comment below and let me know that you're interested, and I will contact you ASAP. So that's going to be coming up. It's going to have weekly homework, weekly assignments, and you get with me live 2 hours every week of diving in, going through different topics and subjects, and just really to expand your spiritual journey, your ascension, basically, right? Raising your consciousness. So that's the main goal of the class, is to raise your consciousness to a higher plateau, so that you can ascend. We're all here to ascend. We're not here to descend. We're not here to be chilling here forever. Like, that's not the goal, okay? Not at all. So if you really want to understand your goal, your purpose, you definitely want to sign up for this class. You definitely want to do this class, and there'll be all types of payment arrangements and everything for everyone. Don't worry that, oh, I don't know if I can do this. You will be able to do this. So everything's going to be laid out. So those links will be coming soon, and you can check out and sign up and register so that you are ready for class. All right. So if you have any questions, let me know. I am willing to answer. Again, go over to and DM me at Najim Lee. I'm always saying najimlee.com. That's my website. But DM me at Najim Lee. If you're following, please follow, and, hit me up. Okay. What else? So, intuitive readings. Some people have been asking me this. Yes, I do offer intuitive readings, intuitive tarot readings. I utilize my third eye, I utilize crystals, I utilize cards, I utilize stone, all kinds of different methods depending on who the person is. And so I do offer that on a daily. I also offer on a daily spiritual advice. If you want a private session with me on whatever situation's going on in your life, you need some spiritual advice, spiritual consulting, I do offer a free 15 minutes for first time clients or people that are interested. I do offer a free 15 minutes 20-minute session with me. So all you have to do is click book now on my Instagram page, book now, and click a free 15-minute spiritual coaching session if you want to have that. Or if no, I want to sit with you, Naj, and I need to talk to you directly, spiritual advice, you can book it there as well. Or go on my website, najimlee.com/book online, and you can book there as well. All right. And so, yes, so I do Reiki healing. You don't have to be in my physical space. I can send it directly to you for healing, whatever it is that's going on. So do that, on book now on my my app. So that's also on the Instagram bio page. Gosh, there's so much information. Instagram bio page. So you can go there and click book now and get either Reiki healing, spiritual advice, a free spiritual consultation with me, or intuitive readings. Okay, guys? All right. Any questions? Let me know. Again, check out najimlee.com/book online. Again, it's najimlee.com/book online, or click book now on my Instagram page. All right, so let's get into story time. Story time. And so I love story time. I love telling stories. This one is a unique story because it's in a good alignment with Tupac's birthday. So how should I do this now? So when I was younger, I went to college out in California, Los Angeles, California. I attended, one of the schools I attended was Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising. Yes, FIDM in Los Angeles. Woohoo! Yes, girl. Yes, that was an adventure all the way through, but a great one. All right, so I attended FIDM, and I was also boarding on USC campus, and I did some classes there as well, but majority. Let's just stick to the story of FIDM. All right, so I went to FIDM, and that was a great time. I learned a lot. I was studying fashion design, art, illustration. I'm more of an illustrator more than anything. I love drawing. I love painting. I love all those things, things that you may see behind me. But I did do that. I have my degrees in that as well. And so during that time, I was doing modeling as well, and going to auditions and going to fashion shows, doing photos, all this other stuff. Like, I was doing all that. I did a lot of TV shows and the whole nine yard. I did all that. And so I was in the dorm at the time, and how did this come about? I was living in a dorm at the time, but I then moved to Santa Monica, and I was living with roommates in Santa Monica. Okay, so I had some friends who are also in the industry at the time, and they were telling me about, hey, there's this audition that's going to be happening for a new movie, and they're looking for, extras, actors, all kinds of stuff. And I was like, really cool, because everybody knew that I was into modeling, acting, in the whole nine yard. So when I heard about it, my friend was like, they're having an audition. Do you have your book? And I was like, my portfolio. And I was like, yeah, I do. And so she took me to the audition. Like, that was like wild. I didn't have a car, obviously, at the time, but she took me to the audition for this movie. There was no name, there was no title or anything, and I showed up at a small, like the size of a closet space for this audition. And when I walked in, when I got her vehicle was packed. It was me and a few other people going for this audition, a bunch of friends of mine. And so when I got to the space, and I got out, I didn't know anybody. I didn't realize who anybody was. I didn't nothing until I got into the room and who I was going to meet. Okay, so when I got into the room, it was like, I'm sorry for the noise, guys. Okay, so when I got into the room, there were about 7 people in the room, okay, in this closet space. So let me see if I can show you guys like how this was, because it kind of surprised me too. So I'll show you guys like this. So that's this is funny. So it was like this, okay, guys. In this small room was 3 people on one side, tight, 3 people on the other side, and one tiny desk right here. All right. So when I walked in, guess who it was? Anyone know who this was? You will die. So I'm gonna write his name down if you guys can see for yourself. At the head of the table. What does that say? Oh, it's backwards. John Singleton. So yeah, I know you guys are like, what? Like, yeah, that was who was at the head of the table. And at first I was like, this can't be for real. And but it was. So there was casting directors on one side and casting directors on the other side, and executive producers and writers and all this other stuff. And so, anyways, John Singleton was at the top, and he was auditioning. And so I walked in. I think I was wearing like this outfit that I made. It was pink and black, like neon pink and black. And it was just crazy because I was just like being myself, and walked up, and he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's like, "I know you're not from here." And I was like, "No, I'm in New York." At the time I was coming from New York. I went to school in New York. And so he was like, come on over. Literally, there's really not much to like come on over to. It's just in one step. That's how tiny the room was. Literally a closet. And so I walked up. I had my portfolio in my hand like this, like my portfolio in my hand. And I gave it to him, and he's like looking through whatever. He's like, wow, this is really good, really, really good. So my audition was totally different. My audition was not about the script or anything like that. He just wanted to know my life. So basically he's like, where in New York did you go to school? And I was like, money earner, Mount Vernon. And he was like, Mount Vernon? Oh, I know Mount Vernon. Like that. And he was like, that's cool. So he's like, you graduated? I was like, yeah. He's like, you out here now? I was like, yeah. I'm like going to FIDM and studying fashion. And he was like, that's really good. It's really good. I love New York. You know, New York, and we got to stick together like that. And I was like, all right. So it was just like a really cool conversation. It was nothing like, you know, intimidating or anything like that. It was just really chill. That was my audition. Really, really chill. And so, I hope you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. So anyways, so he was like, it was great meeting you. It was really great meeting you. Really, you know, nice talking to you or whatever like that. And he shook my hand, and he's like, I love your portfolio and stuff. And everybody else in the room, you know, have like this stone face, like, you know, like not giving away anything at all. So I couldn't even read nobody. It was just like, are they down or what? Couldn't. It was just like stone face, like. So anyway, so I walked out, and I didn't hear anything for like weeks, like literally weeks. And I didn't know what it was for. I didn't know anything. All I know is I did an audition with John Singleton, and that was it. Like nothing. They didn't give away anything. So I didn't know what the movie was. I didn't know if it was a show. Nothing like that. I was just auditioning. So then I'm in my room, and I get a call from one of the casting directors. And so it was a female, and I saw her, but I was just like not paying attention in the room. And so she calls me like late at night. It was like after 9 p.m. I get this call, and she was like, hey Naj, you know, John really liked you, and I want to welcome you to get in the part for our movie. And all I did was just scream, right? I was like, ah, yeah, whatever, like that. And I was super, super excited. And she's like, the movie is, you're going to be doing a movie called Poetic Justice with, that John is, you know, filming. And I was like, okay, cool. You know, at that point, I didn't know who was going to be in it. I didn't know anybody, nothing. All I know is now I'm going to be a part of this movie called Poetic Justice. And I got a gist of it, of what it is about a girl who's a writer, a poet, and she expresses her life through words. But that was the gist of it. I don't know. She's from the hood, and she's going through some things in her life. That's all I knew. of the project. I didn't know exactly what my part exactly would be. All I know that the scenes were like, were going to be like in the salon where she worked, and that was my part in the movie. That was it. That's all I knew at the time. And so I was like, cool. So got a schedule real quickly, told me some things to bring, and took it from there. Literally, like, it was like I had 2 days. So I get out, I go to a location somewhere in South Central LA, and where this whole strip that they had, and where the salon that they're using or whatever. I had no idea who was going to be in it, right? So I get there, you do paperwork. I mean, all these other actors and other people who've worked before me. This was going to be my first major role, like major part that I'm playing. And so I had a casting director that was in the room, took to me and was just like, yo, I'll work with you. So he got me into like a lot of networking events and other movies and stuff like that. But anyways, for Poetic Justice, so it was fun. Like, I didn't want to leave set. Like, I had fun. And the first day was crazy because you're going through department trying to understand what's going on, what you're supposed to do. And so I remember coming under one of the tents and meeting the casting director that called me, and she was just amazing. And this took care of me, literally took care of me. And meeting other actors who'd done major shows and was just like so chill with me. I was just like, wow. And then I got dressed. I was dressed in some outfit. It was like pink shorts, pink top. I think one of my roommates gave me that. You know, you go to wardrobe, they look, they may add something and stuff like that, or change out these shoes or whatever it is. So that was it, right? So my scene was one of the girls getting her hair done. Like, I played different parts or different sections. So one of those parts was with Janet. Yes, Miss Janet Jackson. And she did some part or whatever, and I was coming in to her, this section of shampooing, and sitting down under one of the dryers. That was one of my parts. Another part I had with what's her name? I can't remember right now because I had lunch with all of them, but I did all that. Like, in one of the scenes we did over and over, and John would say, okay, I want you to walk this way and come over this way. I want you to sit over here. Like, I was just like, whatever you got me to do, like, I'm gonna do it, right? And so that was, I think, day 1, day 2. I think day 3 now is when I meet Tupac. And this was interesting. So he has a part, I think this is when we're shooting the last part where he comes into the salon. I don't think it's the last part or second to last part, depending on what he was wearing. But anyways, he comes in to that last part and does whatever. So he's on set this time. So I remember after having lunch, during our break or whatever, I'm walking across, like, kind of like a hill-ish kind of thing. And I'm over there just chilling. And to my right, I see him coming. And he comes, he has no shirt on. You know, he has his all tats on his chest. And I'm just like, wow, he's really small, right? And compared to maybe how he looks on TV, like in person, he's really tiny, you know, a really small guy. And he's smoking a blunt. and he's in deep thought, like deep thought. No one's really around him. Like, this is like different times now, right? No one's really around him. He's walking and in deep thought. Like, like he was in such deep thought when I saw him. Like, you can tell he was not really here. Like, he was somewhere else. Like, the way he was thinking. And so I was going to myself, like, should I say something? Should I say hi? Should I whatever? And I saw him, and he's coming up my way. He's coming to my direction. And I say hello. I say, hey, Tupac. And he's like, hey, how you doing? Like that, you know? And he smiles. I smile back. And then he goes right back into his deep thought, like right back in to whatever he's thinking about and being to himself. Like, no bodyguards, no friends, no nothing. He just went right back. But his politeness, mannerism was so cool and amazing. Like, totally opposite of his videos, his interviews, the persona that he puts on or he had put on for the cameras. But I got to meet the real him of this chill vibe, relaxed, calm dude, and almost like he's just not even a star, just a regular person in his own world, basically. And so the deep thought is what let me that I hold on to, because there was something he was really in deep thought about, this deep process that it repeats all the time. Like, if I think back to it, of him walking, no shirt, just black pants, you can see the brim of his trunks, and smoking, and just like head down, and this really, really in another realm of himself. And that was interesting to me. He wasn't like, he wasn't entertaining at all. He was not in this whole entertaining space or anything like that. It was just him being himself. And I enjoyed that. I loved that. I'm very happy I met that person. Than what other people may have said. I got to meet this particular person, the realness of him in a space where nobody else was around him. So that was my interaction with Tupac on the set of Poetic Justice. Yes, I did that movie. You can check it out. John Singleton is an amazing and was an amazing director, producer, writer, and I was thrilled to be in one of his films, and just to even the smallest part that I got, but just to work with these amazing people I got to have lunch with every single day, and be in this atmosphere that I really, really enjoyed. They were amazing, and that whole week, even with Janet, just the energy of Janet was beautiful. The energy of all the cast, even Regina Bell, that was in the movie, like amazing being, amazing person. She was loving. She was like mama, and even I got the chance to talk with Janet's manager at the time. He was on set, and we got to talk in deep. I think he felt like he needed to share. I think he had a lot of pressure on him. I don't know, I get that all the time, where people feel like they can talk to me, and they probably have never met me before, but they feel like they can share with me in whatever space that I give. So I think that day he needed that, and so it was really great talking to him and hearing him and giving him a platform to just release. And so the whole crew was amazing. And just seeing how they work, seeing how they put a film together, and seeing the success of that film was really, really great. And so, yeah, I look different now than I do in the film. So if you're looking for dreads, you're not gonna find it, okay? You're like, I didn't see you. Honey, I didn't have dreads, okay? My hair was totally different. But yeah, so I wanted to share that's my story time of meeting Tupac, and the energy of Tupac. And yeah, it was just that was an amazing day for me. Just meeting him. Yeah, so that's all I got today, y'all. I may do another story time another time, but I hope you guys love that one. And happy birthday to Pac, and wherever he is. I know he's transcended and transcended, so he's probably in another verse just like doing something else, or that spirit is doing something else. So love you guys, have a great evening, and I will see you in another video.